Good evening, good evening, good evening. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to D.A.M.O.N. Look. So what is D.A.M.O.N. Look? Determined on, hold on. I'm sorry. Determined and motivated online network. My manager gonna get me. He gonna get me. Yes, he gonna get me. But it's okay. I love what I do, and I do what I love. And that is coming on and sharing people in the literary world and seeing what they're doing across this platform. So, of course, you know, I am a host of Walk in Purpose with Angela on the D.A.M.O.N. Network, which is on a part of ONE Dynasty, which is over on Blog Talk Radio. You can find us there nightly at 9:30 p.m. You can call in and join the conversation by dialing 516-453-9133. But of course, I'm about to bring up my guest. Check us out tonight. Conversation brought to you by them boys at Looking Glass Entertainment. Of course, I won't be back until November 18th. Check me out November 18th. Let me bring up my guest. Y'all know I like to have fun, so you know this is what it is. I'm sorry. Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am wonderful.
Making you
And
look
welcome
good.
to my platform.
I see, girl. I am here. Ooh.
Welcome. So, for those that do not know, I am Angela Thomas Smith. I'm the founder of AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. And I am also the CEO of Aspiring Authors Magazine. And my desire is to bring awareness to African American authors and touch on topics that's affecting our community. So, tonight I have Miss Patrice. Y'all, Miss Patrice is very special to me because Miss Patrice is part of she's actually the director of the book review team for those that have had their books reviewed by Aspiring Authors Magazine. Patrice is one of the individuals that had something to do with that. So she's the one that I'm not gonna tell what she do. Let me let her tell what she do. I just wanted y'all to know Patrice is a part of the magazine. She is going to be a part of the physical magazine in 2021. She's actually going to be doing a section in the magazine where I'm going to let her tell about that. But she's a part of the magazine. She's also a mother, and she works for the library system here in South Carolina. So I'm going to give her an opportunity to share just a little bit about who she is and some of the things that she do.
Well, again, my name is Patrice Smith, and I am here in Charleston, South Carolina. So, what I do, I am a young adult generalist. People's like, a generalist. I work at a library. The only difference between me and a librarian is I don't have that degree yet, which I might go back and get. I've been working for Charleston County Public Library for the past 15 years, and I wouldn't trade any moment of it for the world. Let's see, I have two beautiful kids, one that's 17, and I have a 5-year-old. Yeah, big old age gap. I do have a fiance, my mother. I have no brothers. I have all sisters and all nephews. Call my nephews a little get fresh crew. So I love books. And if you met me 15 years ago, I would have never picked up a book. But it's not until I started going to the library and saw some of the books that we have that I started reading.
So what made you want to work for the library? Of all the jobs, what made you choose that job?
Before I started working for the library, I left one job that I was working for 5 years. I was just tired of it. It was just not giving me what I wanted. I was recently married to someone who I worked with, and we just had our son, and I wanted more, So a friend of mine told me that the library was hiring. And I put in for the application, not thinking I would get the job, but lo and behold, a week later, I got a call from my mentor, God bless her, and I had a job. And I'll never forget my first day. It was wow. Libraries are not what people think it is. So, but that started my journey on the how you say literary world. So yeah.
So
So
what is your favorite genre? What do you like to read? Hmm.
ah, I am a chameleon. I jump from genre to genre to genre. It's really for me. It's like what's the flavor of the month. So recently I've been on this kick with an author named Anna J. Love her books. I just got finished reading, well, not reading, but listening to a whole series of audiobooks, which is great for me now because I can actually listen to them while I'm at work. But she has a series that's called My Woman, His Wife. Oh my God, that's serious, y'all. That's listen, that's serious. It's something. You have to grab that. Um, the previous series I was listening to was Kimberly Robley. Her whole entire series that was recommended to me by a coworker, and I listened to the whole entire series. I want to say it's about 15, 16 books in the series called the Curtis Black series.
Wow.
That was Christian fiction. That was awesome. So for me, I bounce from genre to genre. I really don't have it. I just love African American authors. I relate to them. It's cool to read books and be like, oh, yeah, I understand what they're going through. Not saying that I can't read any other um, author of a different ethnicity and feel the same way, but I just love my African American authors. So
I mean, it's something special when you can relate. You can read something and you know it's written by someone just like you.
yes,
It gives you that special effect. And then when you read it and then it makes you wonder. And then when you see some of the things and then some of the stuff, it depends on what kind of book you're reading too. Because some of the stuff you be like, man, they really went through that. And
yes,
they still here. They overcame. Boy, I can do that too.
yes.
So yeah, I love it. I love my brown sisters and brothers.
And the
I love
best
their
thing,
books.
another part I love is when they're from my city. Oh my goodness. There's an author by, I always say her first name wrong, Latrine Perry, Penwork Publications down here in South Charleston, South Carolina. I read her book. She has a 2-book series. And it was crazy because I can relate to
Hmm.
every single location in the book. And every time I read, I was like, "Oh, I've been there before. Oh, I've been there. Oh, I know what you're talking about." So yes, I just love it. Just love it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, how has this journey been since you've been with the library system?
It had its up and down. I did lose my mentor in a tragedy that happened in Charleston, but I say she's my one of my guardian angels. Um, the craziest way that it started, even with me even reading literature, was I had a lady call the library and she said, and I'm gonna not gonna say the word, but I'm gonna say the first letter. She said, I need the book B. Hold up. Ma'am, can I get you to repeat that for me again? She said, I need the book B. And B is Bitch. And my mentor was standing right there next to me, and I looked at her. I said, "Hold up, Sin, you're gonna have to get the phone because I don't know who this lady talking to, telling me that she need the book, and she just called me the word." And she's like, "What?" And she got the phone. She said, "Ma'am, how can I help you?" Lady repeated again. So she looked in the system. She's like, "Treese, that's the title of the book." I said, "Boy, they got books like that in the system." So, so I couldn't get that book because that book was taken. So the first one that started me on this journey was a book by Wahida Clark, and the book was called Thugs and the Women Who Love Them. So from that book, it started off, and I just started reading a little bit of everything. So
Now I'm
yeah,
gonna send this out to Wakita Clark because if you listening, look, you got somebody that started off reading books because of you.
Yes,
Now,
all your
and
books.
she's a part of the magazine. So, hey,
Only
I'm
one.
waiting for the interview.
I just
I'm
only
waiting
got to
for
read
the interview.
one more. I got to read. That's about holiday. That's the only one I have not read. Matter of fact, I'll see if I can find that one tomorrow. But yeah, that's how my journey started.
Well, hopefully, you'll get the privilege of interviewing her. So hopefully I can get that set up. We are in the works, so hopefully, that will come through. So hopefully you'll get that privilege as being part of, the magazine,
That is
now.
thing.
So I'm glad to have you aboard. So, when you're not, reading books, what are some of the things that you enjoy doing?
Girl, if you see my table right now, one of the things I do is I sell paparazzi jewelry. That's another thing that I do. That's my own little business. Um, was brought to me by a friend of mine who I went to school with, named Tori Hammond. Matter of fact, we talked today. She gave me a motivational speech and a little kick. So that's what I do on the side. Then, other than that, I'm more of a family person. I got my kids. I call my nephews, especially one little nephew, really. I called him about 4 or 5 times, but his mom was like, "Stop calling the phone." And now he won't even talk to me sometimes. So, but I'm really a family person. If I'm not at work, I'm at home. If I'm not at work at home, I'm with one of my family members just hanging out. So yeah, family.
Are you originally from South Carolina?
Born and raised. Ain't
And you
never
know what? I
been.
think that's a South Carolina thing because I'm the same way.
Yes, we love our family. You may get on our
I'm the
last
same
nerve.
way.
But
I'm the
we'll come
same
in
way.
your house, eat your food, and be like, all right, talk to you later. Call me later, you know? Yeah.
Yep. That's a country thing. But yeah, okay. So back to, the book reviews. So how has that been, since you're one of the founding, members of the book review team. So how has this journey been? And thank you for all the hard work that you do, with the
Oh,
magazine.
it is my pleasure. It is, I love doing book reviews because it always introduced me to an author that I've never, ever would have ever thought looking up. Working at a library, you get a lot of the mainstream authors. I'm not into the mainstream. I like that independent author, that author that's bringing you their first work because you can read the hunger in it. Like, this is my baby, love my baby, love my baby. I love that. I love that. Working with you, I read books that I would never pick up. Never would pick up. Some of them I would never pick up again, but then I've always gotten authors that I like one that we did, what was that? Beautiful Disasters. That was a good one. Major Repercussions. That was a good one. And there was one other one that we did. I can't remember, but it sticks out. That was uh
Broken Essentials.
Jazar Broken
No,
Essentials.
you
Jazar
did.
Bradley.
Um, um, um,
Her book
oh
was
my
so
God.
good. I
I
went and
forgot the
followed.
name of the book.
Her book was so good. I went and followed her on Facebook. That book was that good, and I was like, "Look, if you have anything else,
Jazari. Her name is
yeah,
Jazari Bradley. Yes.
Bradley. I forgot the name of her book. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot the name of your book.
For my love.
The Hand I Was Dealt. No, that was by Pamela Campbell. But I've done so many for you.
No, it's been some good ones. It's been some good ones come through. It's been some
Even
good ones
the
come
children's
through.
ones were pretty good. That one I read to my daughter. It was something about the chicken and the counting and the sorting, and I read that one to my daughter. It was the cutest little book. So yeah, I got a mini
That
review
was
too.
Tiffany. No, that wasn't
Yes,
Tiffany. That was Tasha Baby.
there you go. Yes,
Tasha Baby.
that was the one with the little chicken, and he was sorting the books, sorting
Squilly.
the
Squilly.
vegetables. Really, yes.
Squilly.
I read that one with my daughter. She thought that was cute. So the review was actually Anaya's review. So yeah. But this
So I'm
journey,
super excited. So are you excited about the addition of the children's section of, the book review team?
if okay, this is one thing, a pet peeve of mine that I have. Up until about 2, 3 years, there was not a big diverse group of authors or books for young African American kids. And I'll never forget, I read an article in the Wall Street Journal, and the young girl said she went to her mom and she wrote her book because she cannot relate to, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with this, but she cannot relate to the little white boy with the dog. And she wrote her book. And I loved it. I was like, okay, cool. So when I get books for my little girl, I'm getting a lot of books that she can relate to. And the one she loves right now is called Hair Love. She loves it, loves that book because my daughter has they call it type 4C, very coarse hair, and she has a cute little afro. And I wanted her to see other girls with afros, and they're cute. And my sister actually always tells her, "Oh, you are so beautiful." And my sister Candace tells her now, "Oh, we got the same hairstyle." So I wanted her to know, even though you don't have that long, luscious locks or the braids, you are so beautiful.
Exactly.
How
That's
you
why I love these. Look, I got some examples over here. I got some examples. This is my friend, Black Diamond. She got, what is it, Stacy? You probably can't. Can you see now?
yeah, I can
She
see it.
has this book, and then she has this other book,
See,
and
see.
her books, it's really about, her books is about adoption and being in the foster system because she's a foster mom.
But
That's her
isn't
profession. So
this
this
is
a lot of what her books is about. And this November, was it November, October? It's national.
November is
November is
National
national
Month.
adoption month. She has a 3-book series. She has a 3-book series. So we definitely we have a lot of let's say I am a local author. How can I contact your company? I just Let's see if we can put this up. I just wrote a book entitled Breaking the Chains of Narcissism on Amazon, and I would like to share it. Well, we are right here on Facebook. Um, Patrice is the director of Aspiring Authors Magazine's book review team, and she's over the book reviews. So you are more than welcome to reach out to her on Facebook. She is on Facebook under
Yeah,
Patrice.
it's
Tell your
under.
information. I'm telling your stuff. You tell your stuff.
I'm on Facebook and I'm under Patrice Grumble. That's how do say anything? It is Patrice Patrice. My last name Grimball. Inbox me your information and we can get you in the lineup to get your book review. Now, please be patient with us, people. There isn't but so much of us, but we will get your book out there and we will do the review and we have it on the blog. If we vote, you'll get it in the magazine. So, hey, just send me the information and we can get the process started for you.
There is a group, and I did put a hold on adding people until y'all got caught up because I know we were going to make some other decisions, but we are moving forward. So I am super excited. I will find you. This is Tracy Small, your mother's friend. You getting messages? These are for you.
Tracy. Oh, I know who that is. Contact my mom. She'll get it to me.
So yeah, we definitely we're gonna open it back up as soon as we can get caught up, preferably in January. We're gonna do that in January. But I just want to thank you for all that you do for the magazine. For those that are not familiar with what you do, tell them exactly what role do you play in this magazine.
Man, we read, we write, we review. That's how we do it. I remember I saw it was like back like a year ago when we first talked about doing this. And now look at us. And it's been the most wonderful ride I have ever been on.
Like literally, we had a conversation, and then like literally, I've been wanting to do a magazine for a while.
Yep.
It's been something that I've been wanting to do. I just literally didn't know, where to start or what to do. And it's just like God just laid it in my lap. He gave me the most amazing editor from Africa. She's not even here in the States. Don't know anything about me, but believes in my vision and wants to do it. Wants to do it. Openly wants to do it. And all she wants to do is please. All she said, Miss Angela, is this okay? Is this okay? Her mom volunteered her. I knew her mom, and her mom volunteered her. She was fresh out of college. And in fact, now she's in school working on her master's. She loves it. And I'm honored. I had some issues over the weekend because Africa had some problems this weekend with their power. Their power went out. And that's why I had to get people to understand that, with the difference in things, sometimes things happen. And, we have to make way or whatever happens or whatever. Well, their power was out. So the magazine was late getting up. But we were able to get it up. And I tell you, it is an amazing issue. October is amazing. I am on the front cover. I couldn't believe it. I'm on the front cover. Like,
yes.
I was amazed at that. But it's been great. This ride has been amazing. I have had the opportunity to meet some amazing people.
Yes, we have.
We have Kim, your partner in crime, from the UK.
And we have Julie, and we got some new ones. We got IB Ben. I came in, and now we have Stephanie, and now we have Queenie, and we coming back. We are so excited for what 2021 is going to bring us. See, 2020 was COVID. That made us sit down. That made us organize. That gave us enough time to crank these books and read them and get them out. So I can just imagine what God had to store at us for 2021. It's going to be amazing.
I'm excited. But yeah. I want all of those that are tuned in, if you know authors, please refer them to our book review team. Yes. Not only, let me tell y'all something about me. One thing about me is I'm not shy on partnering, collaborating, and networking. If opportunity is presented itself to me, I'm going to share it across my platform. I have not only this platform, but this particular platform here. I have 3 different positions with this platform. I host this particular outlet. I host another outlet for the host to do what I'm doing with you, giving you an opportunity to share. I do this for the host on my network as well. And not only, I have a show.
Yes.
Live on Blog Talk Radio once a month. We're live, and my show reaches at least 2.7 million people. Every time I go on, I have at least 2.7 million people. The last time I was on, it was a little over there, but at least that many people tune in. Every time I go on, that one time a month. But they're coming on every night to hear what one of the hosts on my network have to say. Because it's 21 of us. The guy that owns our network, he does something on the network every night. So they're going to hear something. Mm-hmm. But I'm on every 4 weeks on Wednesday. I'm on Sador Radio. I have a show over there on first and third Sundays. I believe in sharing. I believe in networking. I believe in allowing people to get their stories out, allowing people to share, because you never know who life you may touch.
Right.
But you coming on here tonight and sharing the fact that you do book reviews. I didn't know Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy wouldn't have came across my platform if it had not been for you.
Hey, I didn't know she wrote.
And you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have known her as an author if she would not been following you. You know what I'm saying? So this is needed. That's why I tell people collaborating, partnering, networking is very important and very vital for all of our lives.
Like one of the authors I met because she needed a notary, and she contacted my sister, and she came to me, and then she gave me her books, and that's her name. That's Penwork Publishing, and I read her books, and now I'm a fan of hers. So it's the little interactions that twine this rope, and all it does is keep on connecting. So authors, get your work out there. Don't be afraid to have someone look at your work. If you have questions, go to your local library, go to events. There's all we have something down here that's called Y'all Fest. We have something that the library call that does is called Black Ink Festival. I think my first time going was 2 years ago. I walked out there with a bag full of books by authors I've never heard before. And I am so happy that I went. Now, also the fact I got to see Nikki G and Pawnee, yes, but to meet all these authors and they're right here in my city, and I didn't even know it.
You'd be amazed.
Right here in my state. You're in South Carolina, and I didn't even know it. It was a Facebook post saying, "If you want to review books, hit me up." And I responded to you. And I think we were on the phone for about 30 minutes to an hour talking. And we just going back and forth. Ooh, we could try this. Ooh, we could do that. And now look at us.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
So connections is all about that rope. But tell people, intertwining, make it do what it do.
And having faith and believing in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to know that things are going to come up, but we just have to learn how to work through those things. Just work through them. And sometimes we have to we have to compromise, and sometimes we have to just give in. But I thank you for all that you do. I'm glad that you are a part of Aspiring Authors Magazine. We didn't talk about your section of the magazine. You have to tell people about your section on the magazine and what you're going to be doing for the magazine, because we didn't talk about that. That is something new that's coming for 2021.
So 2021, each magazine, each month will be focusing on a certain issue. And me, myself, and how I like to gather all my books together will come up with a recommendation list for you guys. So if we're doing Black History Month, of course, we're going to do African American authors. But guess what? There's also love. So I'm going to find them romance authors. I'm going to have a nice list for you. You never know. You might be getting your book review and have it in the article. So, hey, hit us up. But I am excited about that. That's another way for me to find new authors and find new titles. Like my to read list isn't big enough in my Kindle, which I don't even know is here somewhere around this house, but it's already full and it's becoming full and more with authors just by reaching out and doing the searching. So yes, look for my recommendations starting. We'll be doing it January, right?
It's the first issue is going to be January in the first issue. So
yes. So
they can be getting their books in and connecting with you, so they have to follow you. We have to share your social media links and how they can get in contact with you. Of course, if they want their book review, they don't have to follow the proper channels to get their book review. I mean, they have to join the book review team. The book review group. And then once they join the group, they have to fill out the form that you incorporated. So please tell them how they can follow you and how they can get in contact with you.
So to follow me, you can find me on Facebook under Patrice, Patrice, last name Grimble, Grimball. I'm a plug-in from a little paparazzi business. Yes, looking beautiful. Y'all see it. Yes, looking beautiful. SC Book Girl, 843, paparazzi. That's me. Anytime you see SC Book Girl, 843, that is me, only me. I'm that one. I'm also on Instagram. Same thing, Patrice, SC Book Girl, also on Twitter. Follow me, because I do post the books that I read. I do screenshots. I do Goodreads, so you'll see my Goodreads. She read this, nice short to the piece, to the point of the book. But if you want that good review, find me on Aspiring Authors. If you hit me on my page, I'll direct you to the correct channels.
All right. Who knows? You may be getting do we have any shows coming? I'm saying, because you're doing a lot. I mean, you don't have no YouTubes, no Instagram lives. You don't have none of that going on.
Remember now, we supposed to be talking about the YouTube thing later on. We ain't going to put that out there yet. Oh, but okay. We might be doing some YouTubers, talking about your books for Aspiring Authors. Remember, we talked about that, but we didn't go a little bit in depth. But yeah, we got that coming up.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have you as the director of the book review team. So I'm excited about all the things that you're looking to incorporate. I'm just gonna sit back and just watch you work. I'm glad to hand over that ring.
Now,
I'm definitely glad to
if
hand
you
over that
want to
ring.
join the book review team, hit me up. We are looking for kid reviewers. We're also looking for adults to add on our team. We just ask that you be open minded. The best thing about a reviewer is being able to read a book and not just don't like the book because of the genre. You want to be open minded because you never know. You might never pick up paranormal, but that might be the book to change your mind. Even though I haven't found one of those yet, but yeah. So, but yeah, just be open minded. If you want to try to review team, contact me. Same way, same channels, and we'll get everything going for you.
Well, I want to thank you for taking time to come on my network and share with. Guess who just came on?
Ooh,
Miss Queenie.
hi, Queenie.
Hey, Miss Queenie.
I am so ready to hook up with you, Queenie. Boy, 2021 is going to be the year for us.
Well, I'm
Thank
excited. I'm
you.
excited to have both of you guys and the things that we have to look forward to in helping touch lives. Because I tell you, I just got off an interview. I just got off a Zoom with this group, Women We Can, an organization that's getting ready to do a conference on tomorrow. They launch a conference on tomorrow, and the lady inboxed me, wanted me to come on. She said she listened to my lives and she see how inspirational I am. Just think, somebody from Dubai reached out to me because she thinks I'm inspirational. And then you
Yes.
got people in Nigeria, you got people in Germany, you got people in all over the world that is tapping in to what we're doing. Y'all, we've only been we hadn't even celebrated our 1 year anniversary yet, and we've already received an award. Thanks to Hezekiah nominating us and going on our behalf. We received first runner up to a global award. You know, out of all of the entries, we remained as the top seven and ended up when I think it was the third round of the competition, we ended up coming in first place thanks to Hezekiah. So yes, I'm super excited. I am nominated for a leadership award, which is going to be announced. Is Impact Community Impact Leadership Award under the Urban CEO. I think the winner's going to be announced sometime this month. Is it November? Or is it, matter of fact, I think it's this coming Saturday or next Saturday. Next Saturday. Next
Ooh,
Saturday is going to be announced right here on Facebook. So I'm super excited about that. I tell you, when you do what you're supposed to do, and when you can be a blessing, you'll get blessed. But you got to be willing to be a blessing
yes.
to receive the blessing. That's
Yes.
why I do all the stuff that I do. I want people blessed. I want people educated, empowered, and encouraged to walk in their purpose.
There
That's
you go.
what I want them to do.
That's
When
exactly.
you were talking about, you know why I started AALAC? Because of babies. Because the babies would not pick up them books. I was working with the organization. I had me and my friend girl, we were working with kids. We was doing after school programs and summer programs. Them kids would not read those books. We had plenty of books donated, but they were not books that our kids could relate to.
They couldn't relate to it.
They couldn't relate to it.
Couldn't. They
That's
just
how
couldn't.
AALAC got started.
Yep.
That's why I started AALAC, because I came on Facebook. I came on Facebook and I met this lady out of Columbia, South Carolina. And she came to the program and talked to the kids, shared her book. Another lady came from Atlanta, and these people just started pouring in. They just started coming from nowhere, and I was like, "Oh Lord, these people coming in." And then I just started finding children books. Then he gave me AALAC. October that year, he birthed AALAC. I helped my first event December that year. I did a dinner with the author. Had people coming from people driving down in the snow because it was snowing that year. They drove down from Philadelphia. They drove down from New York. They drove from Louisiana. They came from different places to be a part of dinner with an author. My very first event
There you
as
go.
AALAC. People didn't know nothing about me then. Didn't know nothing about me.
That's
And
a
I
good
look back and I see what God has done for the organization and how He has developed the organization and how He has put us in front of people
There you go.
to make a difference. When I tell people, when people come on my platform, I tell them it's more than books. I
It
want
is.
people to know that this is about more than
It
books.
is. It is. It
This
is.
this 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 not just books. I want people to know that they have a family. They have somebody that they can depend on. Somebody that's gonna go to bat for them.
Yep.
That's gonna look for things that they can. You looking for awards to add your book to? You want to enter your book into a competition? I'll find you some.
We're going to give you that.
Somebody inboxed me today and they was asking me about this email that they got, and they was asking me, was it real? Did they think it was real? I said, do they want money? He said, yeah. So I went over and I looked. The same thing that they had sent him. I went and found it. I went and found it for him. You can apply for this same thing for 3 times less than what you about to pay somebody to do this for you. You can apply yourself for whatever. And then while I was doing that, I found about 10 other different places where people can go. And if they want to submit their books, they can go and submit their books. All you got to do is follow me.
That's
That's
all
why I tell people it's not that hard.
we
It's
want
not that hard.
to.
I don't want nothing from you.
We
All I
want
want
to
you to do, all
connect.
I want to do is get your book out there. I want to put
Yep.
your book before people. But sometimes people don't even want to invest $5, $10, $20 to be a part of something to get their book out there. Queenie do all kind of stuff. She do all kind of stuff for authors. That's what we do because we want people book out there. We want people to hear their story. We want people to hear their testimony. We want people to hear that message because you ain't just got these books for no reason. God didn't just give you that book. He didn't give you that book just to sit it on the shelf or
It's
just to say
somebody.
that you're an author.
If it's just to read for fun, somebody needs to get that escape. That somebody needs that escape. I have connected with authors, and we have formed friendships. K.R. Bankston, we got Keith, we have Keith Gatson, we got Keith Williams, we got Karen Reynolds. It's a lot of people I connect with just by, and that started with a book club called Reader's Emotion. And now we all following each other. One of them just had grandkids. One of them is now in the publishing company. Keith got so many books out there. Kim, Elizabeth LaShawn, she's getting ready to, she has a new one coming out, or it has come out. Then we got KR and their platform by Patron. All of these connections just for the hunger and the thirst. If you reach out to us, we will try to get you the correct avenues, what you need to do for your book. If it's editorials, we'll try to find your editor in the area. If you need illustrations, we'll try to find that. We want to help you bring your book out. We want to bring that African American books to the forefront, because for the longest they've been sitting on the shelves and we didn't have anything to read. Now we got plenty. So let us help you, and I want to thank you for bringing me on this ride.
Well, thank you.
Never thought this for a million years that I'll be sitting up here talking to a camera. Everybody knows I hate being in the front. I like to sit in the back and chill.
That's me too. Author, no, million years, never thought that. Now I got 18 books. And then here, doing broadcasting.
I know.
In 3-4 shows now? No, I never would have thought that. I've been talking all day. This is my 4th interview today. My 4th interview today.
He pushed me out there. He's like, get ready. I said, I'm nervous. Something you need to be nervous. Come on, let's make it do it. I just told him that.
Ain't no need to be nervous. We on my platform, we who we are. Who you see in these streets is who you see right here. Yep. And that's what they say, who you see in them streets, that's who you get right here.
That's it.
That's who you get. I'm me all the time. You know, sometimes I'm not in the best of moods because I deal with depression too. I'm real. I deal with mental illness. I deal with it, but I deal with it.
Yep.
I deal with it. I keep it pushing. I don't let it deal me the cards. I deal it the cards.
Yep. Because
Because now I
you
know
gotta
what it
have that.
is.
You
Because
got
now
to
I know what it is, I can deal with it.
There you
And
go.
you know, we got to keep it pushing and we got to keep doing what we're doing. I thank you for doing what you're doing. I thank you for coming on tonight and sharing with us. I want to urge everybody to go over and support you on as the director of the book review team. And I look forward to all the ideas that you have for the book review team, all the ideas that you bring to the magazine. I'm excited to see what God has in store for 2021. I'm just sitting back and just watching him. You know, I'm not the pilot. He the pilot.
How we say?
I'm just on I'm just on the plane.
How we
I ain't
saying
even the co-pilot.
that?
I'm just on the plane.
We for him. That's how we do it. That's how we
That's
say
it.
that. So,
That's
so
it.
thank you, thank you. Remember, hit us up. We got you.
And we'll post the links and we'll post all the stuff where they can get in contact with you
Yes.
guys. But again, I want to thank you for coming on. Is there anything that you would like to leave with those that are tuned in before we leave?
Write the book. Stop sitting on your talent. Literally, write your book. Write your book. Go for your goals. Get that support system. Love your support system. Thank your support system. Yeah, write the book. Make it do what it do. And
So I want
always,
to thank
of
him
course,
for
put
tuning
God
in. And
first.
we have someone from Tanzania tuning in, and it's 1 a.m. Wednesday there.
Oh,
So
wow.
thank you for tuning in. I hope you
Thank
have been
you.
inspired. And if you are an author, please submit your books.
Yes.
We love reviewing books. Um, but thank you for tuning in. I hope you have been inspired today. And thank you, Patrice, for taking time to come on and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing. Because I want people to know, you know, who we are and what we're doing and how
Yeah.
we're impacting our community and how we're making a difference in the literary world as well as the world as a whole. So thank you for coming on.
All
Um,
right. Thank
and
you.
know that I'm here. I'm here to support. So if there's anything that I can do to help you promote your business, feel free to let the magazine know, and we're there.
Of course.
So I want to thank you again.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
So you guys have been tuned in to Damon Looks. I am Angela. I am the host of Walk in Purpose with Angela, which airs every 4 weeks on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. over on Blog Talk Radio. You can search Ngozi Time to follow us. We're on nightly at 9:30 p.m. again. For those that do not know who I am, I'm Angela Thomas Smith, the founder of AALAC and Aspiring Authors Magazine. I want to thank you guys for supporting me across my platforms, and thank you for tuning in to Damon Looks tonight. Please, if you can, tune in tonight, 9:30 p.m. We will be on, I think, Jesus is on tonight. Different type of environment, but she's an amazing lady. If you are extraterrestrial, you might want to tune in because she can tap into the spirit. But anyway, I love you guys, and thank you for always supporting the things that I do and supporting my network. Have a great night.